game time decision, Sarah.
Thanks, everybody. Joe Barden.
What was he? I mean, did he do shoot around today?
He was at shoot around today.
Did he do it?
He was there, so yeah, he did it. He participated.
Kind of an off-topic question, but you were, as you know this, you were an assistant on Olympic staffs in Kuwait as well. What is it about that environment where you put those stars together and you're together for so long, but it would be conducive for out of that to come super teams?
Become a super team?
Where guys, they go to the Olympics, they pair up, they become friends, and then they wind up like basically forming super teams in the NBA.
Oh, I mean that when I joined the U.S. Olympic team, really they were trying to change how they put that team together. We had lost in 2004, and we felt like Mr. Colangelo and Coach K and the Olympic Committee felt that we was just putting a bunch of all-stars together, and that wasn't good enough. Just having a lot of talent that really didn't have chemistry wasn't working at that time. So what they wanted to try to do was build a team. You had to commit 3 years to the Olympic team. They started to kind of change how they, what type of talent they brought in, so they brought in talent that would have, would be able to form that chemistry right away, because at that time, Argentina and Spain, those teams had success. And they had teams, those guys had been together for a number of years, and they were having success. So USA Basketball wanted to take that approach, and they have done that. As far as, those guys being together and communicating during that time, I think they do it during the off season, whether they're in the Olympics or not. It's every 4 years. So, these guys they're close. They know each other. Free agency allows them to pick and choose where they want to go.
Carl Dodo.
Can you talk about Lou's preparedness if he's needed to play more than a complimentary role today, and what would be your options behind him?
Well, again, this is, those situations I'll address when I find out, who's playing tonight. But we've been in this situation where we've had guys out. Trey has missed a game or two, and it's really been next man up for us. Guys have stepped in really all season long, and they have taken advantage of opportunities like this. So we've had a lot of injuries this season. A lot of guys had to step in or fill in to play when that happens. And, our guys should be ready to go when called upon.
Jeff Zilkis.
Along those lines, Nathan, I know you answered just a little bit. Do you have to go to guys individually and talk to them about the need to, not necessarily do too much, but, that they might need to step up in some regard? And I know you've answered the Cam question a couple of times. Does this alter, how you could use Cam tonight?
Yeah, Cam is available, and yeah, you do talk to guys when they are put in a new situation, whether that is, going from coming off the bench to a starting role or just being in rotation. You talk to them about why you're putting them in that position, and things we want them to try to accomplish when they're out there. So absolutely, you have that conversation with players, and we don't want those guys to come out and try to be the person, or they can't be the person that they're replacing. They have to be themselves and do their job as they would any other time. So, but yes, we do have those conversations.
Eric?
It was like Giannis was saying after the game that there were times in the fourth quarter where Chris was not open in any way and was still demanding the ball. And then I would say there's times where he hit shots that were well guarded. Just how does that change the calculus of how you defend the dude, knowing that he's going to be a tough shot maker and sometimes guarding him is not actually good enough?
I mean, guys, I've seen that a number of times where guys get hot and they just feel that any shot they put up is going to go in. And Middleton he was in that zone. There were times where we were trying to get two on the ball, but before you could get to him, he had released it. So when you have a hot hand like that, you want the ball, and your teammates are looking for you. And he did a good job of really, taking and knocking down some big shots in that fourth quarter. Again, I thought we had good coverage on a few of those shots. There was some breakdown on a few of them when he was able to get to the rim. But a guy like that, when he's in that type of zone or just that type of player, the best defense is you don't allow him to catch it. That's the first, do your work early and try to deny his catch or force that catch out. And then, if he gets hot, you need to send help to him.
Next question from Zoom, and it will come from Leonardo Torres.
Hi, Coach. It's Leonardo Torres from Peru. Hope you're well. Coach, what do you expect from your team's office, especially if Trey is unable to play tonight?
Well, whether Trey is playing or not, we got to bring the energy, the urgency to the floor. And we got to put together a 48-minute game with that energy, urgency, and execution. So, that's the game plan. We've talked about that this morning. And, as far as who will be in uniform, it really doesn't matter. We have to bring that, be the aggressors tonight, have better execution, and put together a 48-minute game.
More first from Maynard Eaton, who was on mute. So, Maynard, you might have to unmute.
Thank you. Hi, Coach. To many, the Hawks' success in the playoffs has amounted to a city celebration. What do you say tonight's game and the playoff say to Atlanta and about Atlanta?
Well, we want to continue that celebration. The city has really been excited about what these guys have done. And, it's been really fun and exciting to, advance in these first two rounds. But, for us as a team, the work is not done. This series is not over. We feel that we have a chance to tie it up again tonight. And that's where our focus is at. We're not, the one thing that these guys have done a great job of is not getting too high when they have won games and won series, and not getting too low when they have dropped a game or two. So the focus is we know we need to be better tonight at home and try to take care of business tonight at home.
Final question will come from Heather.
Hi, Nate. You guys don't have trouble shooting, but defensively seem to be weaker in the paint. What's the dialogue had with your players about closing in on that gap and fighting hard for every last rebound so those missed opportunities don't get converted on the boards towards the Bucks' direction? That's been the message. You just said it. You got to fight. You got to keep that ball in front of you, square your shoulders, keep the ball out of the paint. You got to be in your shift to give help. And then it's a fight. This team came in. We came into this series knowing that they are a really good offensive rebounding team, and we've lost that battle. So we have to start the fight. We have to hit, box out, and win the 50-50, the rebounding game. That is a strength that has always been a strength of Milwaukee, and they are winning that fight, basically playing in our paint
as well as second opportunities.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
All right. Thank you.